Ladies and gents, welcome back for a new video. In this video, we're gonna be installing Windows again for the third time, sorry. Just like I did before, in the past two videos, I installed Windows 7, Windows Vista, and now I'm installing Windows 11, but this version is gonna be a bit different. And I feel like this version of Windows 11 it's kind of, it's obviously 23 H2, I guess, or H4, I know, H2, but it's a custom build. It's called FoxOS. A lot of people know about FoxOS, but a lot of people doesn't know about FoxOS, which is basically a custom build of Windows 11. It says, or everyone saying that this is the fastest, coolest, smoothest, I don't know, the most optimized Windows 11 build. And today I'm going to find out, even if the experience is not going to be the best, first of all, because I'm using a virtual machine. Second of all, is because I'm now using real hardware. This usually get tested on real hardware, but today I'm not going to be doing that because I don't really have that much hardware to test that thing on. And my main PC is my PC that's I use for everything. So I cannot just install it on this and delete all my data. So the installation is done. We're just going to restart. I just wanted to show that part to you guys. So I tell you that it's fresh and nothing have been done to it. There you go. Everything was completely similar to the normal Windows 11 installation. The thing is that, wait, it's working. It skipped the, what is it called? What is it called? Oh my God, I cannot remember it. The hardware check, where it's, stops you from installing Windows 11 in case you didn't have the hardware for it. So this one doesn't have anything like that. They already removed that thing. But of course, in the last versions of Windows 11, Microsoft itself deleted that thing. So you don't need any good hardware in order to install Windows 11. You can install it on a potato, you decide. And Microsoft won't stop you because they feel like they did too much with that thing and realized that a lot of people will just stay in Windows 10 and never upgrade. So what a clever idea. After, I believe, a year or two of having it on. Okay, so getting ready. Yeah, I'm getting ready with you as well. What's we gonna find? What's the hidden gem that we're gonna find in the build of Windows 11? I assume it's gonna be almost like the normal one, not that smooth. It's restarted. Okay. I'm wondering what the changes that they have done to this build in order to make it smooth. Is this about deleting apps, deleting options? They do that a lot. They actually delete a lot of options. That's kind of important. Some of them are not, but they delete a lot of stuff in order to save space and make the Windows 11 build more optimized. Because apparently there's a lot of options that stays working in the background and that take RAM and CPU usage and make your PC slower. So just a moment, pretty good. Oh no, this is like a slideshow. And this is also proof that I'm using a low-end PC in order to record that video, which I don't really mind. I don't really have a problem. I believe in the future I'll upgrade to a better machine, I hope, or at least add a GPU to my PC because I'm only using the integrated GPU with my CPU, whatever you call it. I don't need to add a BIOS, please. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, let's just choose some Chinese. We want to add Chinese. Let's add Chinese, I guess. All right, because I couldn't get back. Yeah, add BIOS. Are we good? Wi-Fi, I don't want to connect to Ethernet. Continue with limited setup. You cannot do this anymore, by the way. Just in case you didn't know, you cannot do that. In Windows 11 build 24 H2 or H4, I don't know, H2, I don't really remember, but you cannot skip that. You gotta connect to Wi-Fi and you gotta connect to a Microsoft account and they just force you to do everything. The password, well, do I need it? Well, I don't really need it, just move on. So as I said, you need to enter your Microsoft account and everything in order to skip that screen. In the past, you could just skip it with a command in the CMD. Oh, what is happening? Is this my main PC or wait, is this my main? No, this is not my main PC. Oh, what is this? What is that? Wait, what? The ISO was made by on Discord. Immediately after seeing this, I'm not going to be installing this on any machine whatsoever. And I'm happy that I'm installing this on a virtual machine. Okay, so it comes pre-installed with all the... Oh, so I believe it's mostly optimized for gaming, but those commands are kind of suspicious, not gonna lie. You could have left an option in the background somewhere to let us decide what to install instead of just forcing them to install. Look at all of that. We're already in Windows, but there's some stuff installing routines, DirectX routines. Yeah, thank you. But is it really necessary? I didn't ask for that, but they forced it, assuming that this was made only for gaming. Who told you to do all of that? Wait, this is, man, this is, and now I cannot see I don't like that. No, I don't like it. And they also included the sharp corners in here, if you can realize that. I don't like this. This, no. And they will immediately close that window. Look at all of this. I'll just let them actually finish, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. How could you trust something like that? How could you install such a thing on your machine? It's really suspicious seeing all this stuff installed in the background. And the thing is, they show you that they're installing DirectX and WinRAR, whatever, 7-zip, of the applications, but you don't know what's happening in the background. You get my points. Even though they might show it as a good thing. Yeah, Jason, that's me. I'm not Jason, by the way. My name is not Jason. I just used that as a username for everything I do. And yeah, they claim that this is the smoothest Windows we could ever install. The animation is already deactivated. Now let's check the settings. First of all, actually the first thing I want to do is the most necessary, the most important, which is installing the VMware tools. And like that, you give yourself a chance to explore any operating system, making your eyes more comfortable because I want to use the whole screen. Okay, so that's the thing. With no drivers installed, it's going to be really hard to tell what is going on because there's no drivers installed. Okay, so this is really similar to what I have. I could tell you that this is just this thing in here. It's called, what is it called? I have it installed. It's something file explorer. Yeah, Explorer Patcher. You could install it and you will get, let's like this. If this whole operating system is about this extra stuff, also, I realized when I installed that thing, can I launch recycle bin, excuse me, that they have the sharp corners activated. You can also activate it from this thing I told you, what is it called, Explorer Patcher, or you could have another CMD file that you can run, and this will just give you the sharp corners once again. For example, if I come to download, you see? So they played a little bit on the cosmetic sides. Good. Now, as I said, I want to install the drivers. They're going to be somewhere in here. I'll try to do that real quick. The setup XC. I will select this one. This is fairly easy to do. Drivers, whatever, you can install them with a simple click. Yeah, typical, next, install. That's why I like using virtual machines, okay? Because first of all, they're easy to record, easy to maintain. Like, in case something happens to your virtual machine, you will be able to recover from that by reinstalling everything. And talking about reinstalling the system itself, the operating system, but why am I not able? Should I restart? Okay, just close that. You must restart the system. Okay, let's just restart. So as I said, they're really easy to use, really easy to maintain. And in case you got some virus to your PC or to your operating system on the virtual machine, you can delete and just start from the beginning. And when stuff like that happens, as you guys see when I was installing the operating system, which is Fox OS, a lot of things popped up that make me a bit anxious and not comfortable with the idea of using that thing. So we're good to go, I guess. We got VLC in here. It's connected to the internet. Not really convenient, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So they gave you the bare minimum, basically. If you see there is only Edge, Settings, File Manager, File Explorer, whatever it's called, and bare minimum application. This is something so usual. You will find that in every custom build of Windows 11. No big deal till now. Also, they played a little bit on the context menu over here. And the sharp corners, they activated that. I have that activated on my PC myself. They pre-installed a couple applications like VLC, pretty okay, no big deal. And they gave you a shortcut, I believe, to clean the extra files on your PC. So good. You can do that yourself, by the way. You can create all of that yourself. Not really the hard of a thing to do. They left their socials in here. What's that? We don't need that. I will delete this. Yeah. Also, we have Drivers. Why do I need drivers? I don't need any drivers. I will leave that to the side. We got browsers. They lives behind Firefox installer, Chrome installer, and the Brave installer. So that's good. Leave that aside. I don't need that in the first place also. Like I could install everything myself. You don't have to leave some browser exe to make it more convenient for me to use. So just delete that. Tweaking. Talking about tweaking. GPU, CPU, all of that. You know, I won't be touching none of that. None of that whatsoever. Game launchers. Yeah, Steam, Uplay. Why would I need something like I could install everything myself? Like give a chance to the user to put some trust in you guys. Okay? Stop putting drivers. Stop putting game launchers. Stop putting placed EXEs that God knows where they came from. The user is somebody that can connect to the internet, come to Edge, install everything himself. You don't have to leave some EXE, and plus they're gonna be outdated, and they're gonna require him to update anyways after they get installed. So like you gotta focus on stuff like that when creating a custom build. Install guide, I already installed it, and it's only a Windows 11 installation. So what the big deal about it? It's not Linux to leave me install guide, and also YouTube exists. So I'm not gonna try to, you know, make it look like a cool OS because for now it's still super normal. It still didn't see that much difference. Clean show, what is that? Okay, so we've seen all of that basically, and we have VLC. It's not even installed. You tell me it's not installed. Yeah, they didn't install it. They just downloaded it and left it here. Remove startup notification. What's that even gonna do to my PC? NVC, clean install, whatever. I'm not gonna launch that. Desktop, gets your PC tweaked, and Microsoft's Edge. Okay, so we did basically the stuff that we should do after installing something. And in this case, Windows 11, we checked the desktop. What else? Yeah, the VMware tool thingy in here, the same. And we got Chinese. Yeah, the thing I downloaded earlier. Not downloaded, but selected earlier, the language menu. Okay, so the Explorer, or not, the File Explorer or File Manager, calls whatever. It took 38 gigabytes of storage. That's good. I could say that's good because the normal Windows installation takes a bit more. Just a bit more. Not that much, but just a bit more. That's good and positive. The first positive thing I see in this installation of Windows 11. Downloads, everything else. Wait, there's some stuff. There is stuff. Why there's some shortcuts of why there's some shortcuts in the documents of videos, pictures, and music. Huh. That doesn't make sense. And you cannot even access them. I keep finding suspicious stuff in this installation, but that's fine. That's fine. Now we're gonna check the settings because it's the most important thing. Because what will you do with this? If it had no settings where you can change stuff, it's not activated, but you can easily do that if you want. What's else? It's a Core i5 6500, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it's Windows 11 Pro. So this one is a Windows 11 Pro version and 23H2. If we come here and we go Windows 23H2 was built. This is the build number in case you're interested. And yeah, what's else? Nothing really. The updates, you can check for updates. You probably can install any updates if needed. Settings, all the same. Gaming, capture, everything is the same. Nothing much, nothing less. The time, your accounts, in case you want to link your account. And now let's check the pre-installed apps. Not really that much. So they pre-installed those packages, the Microsoft Visual C++ from 2005 to 2015, 2022. Yeah, pretty good. Notepad, Paint, Snipping Tool, and this. So those are the only stuff that's come installed on this version of Windows. Pretty cool. You can personalize, but in this case, because it's not activated, you cannot change the background, I guess, and also the colors and everything. That's something I don't like about Windows 11 and Windows in general. You cannot customize it. I'm talking about Windows 7 and above. No, above Windows 7, you weren't able to customize whatsoever the look and feel of your Windows installation. Only after you basically activate the OS itself. But if you don't activate it, you're gonna stay like that forever. You can change the picture from For example, if I have a picture in here, I can change this, but oh wait, what's that? Fox made by. Are you kidding me? Did they actually just pin that in my context menu so I can visit their websites every single time? Are you kidding me? Okay, this actually gets annoying. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like how they keep advertising themselves again and again and again. Like, this is my PC. I'm the one that decided what I have in my context menu. You don't just pin your link to, wait, what am I doing? Please start with those here. Yeah, confirm, and just leave that aside. So as I said, you don't just pin your name to my context menu because they got other stuff to keep in here, and that will not distract me. And this is actually kind of distracts my eyes every time. I'll have, like, I might click on that by mistake and it might open a new window, and yeah, I don't want to get myself into that rabbit hole. So please stop doing stuff like that. Undo delete is good, that's normal, everything else is bare minimum, but like this, there was no need to do that. You already did it somewhere in here where I deleted it. There you go, in the browser, and socials. So you didn't need to put that thing in here. I've seen that there is a custom build of Windows 11 that's had a boost option. So that's good. It's had a boost option in here where you click on it and it's boost the performance of your PC, kind of, I could say. But this, not really usable. Well, why will I just keep checking on your websites every single time? Like, what the, oh, Discord. Why will they keep opening your Discord from here? Okay, next. So we checked the settings, we checked how much this installation took, we checked, I believe, the file manager or file explorer. Now what's next? Let's go to the task manager. Oh, they forgot to do something. They could have done something like this. Do a classic Windows 10, like they did this context menu. I mean, pack it up with something like this. Look, more usable, much better looking, simplest thing you could add, but they didn't just get this way. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Let's go back full screen. So here you go. Microsoft Edge working in the background. Taking only 15%, 20% with CPU, 21% of the memory, but this is not as convenient as it's going to be in a normal machine, because this is a virtual machine and those numbers are not real. Okay, they're not really precise. So just keep that in mind. So that's my CPU, as I said. It's using 944 threads, 75 processors. Actually, I could say this is really low, relatively low, because look, this is the difference between this Windows 11, by the way. And let me show you the version of that. Sorry, So this is Windows 11 24H2, so the latest version. And this is in 306 while I'm recording and using this virtual machine. So that's something. So I believe that's really much it. I wish I could install this on real hardware, but I really can't because I don't trust it. And I believe that's it. That was my opinion about Fox OS. Pretty cool, pretty amazing. Comes pre-installed with a lot of stuff, some stuff that we don't even need, but that's fine. The main thing is the performance. A lot of you guys need the performance. They don't care about the look and feel of that. They don't care if they gonna have some viruses in their PC. They just want to play games at this point. And yeah, I will understand. I was one of you guys back in the past, like a couple of years ago, where I just want to play. I don't care what will happen to my PC. If it's going to explode in front of my face, that's fine. I just want to play with high FPS. This might be the best, okay? This might be the best. Everyone says that it's super efficient, it works just fine, and even better than the normal installation of Windows 11. But you never know what's happening in the background, what's the CMD doing, what's the commands that being run in the background. Because this wasn't made by Microsoft. This was customized and made by a random person that you don't know. So be safe and know what you're installing. Don't just install anything on your PC. Don't just do whatever to get more FPS, because your safety, your accounts, your emails, your personal data is more important. So if you want to do something this will boost your performance, please boost your PC yourself, install the tweaks yourself. There's a lot of trusted tweaks, a lot of people that give real stuff, no malware, no viruses whatsoever. So do the tweaks yourself so you know what you're actually installing on your PC. Don't just get something random from the internet and put it just because it gives you more FPS. This was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.